As we all know, France has always been a world leader in the field of fashion and environmental protection. And China is the largest market for the online and influencers economy. Therefore, when comparing the sustainable fashion influencers economies between China and France, our group could feel that there are obvious differences between the two countries in this field, which are determined by a combination of economic, cultural, and political factors. For example, in France, environmental knowledge is already deeply rooted in university education, but in China, environmental education is still in its infancy. Moreover, China's strict online censorship, with the banning of Instagram and YouTube, makes it impossible to compare the behavior and influence of influencers in the same category on one same social media. For sustainable fashion, a relatively new field, the literature is relatively scarce, and it is especially difficult to find high-quality literature focusing on influencers in this theme. The process of literature review is not easy due to the special nature of the influencers economy, such as its rapidly changing and constantly updating trends, as well as the diversity and intersectionality of related research fields. Therefore, in addition to limited information, we need to rely on primary survey data, actual market cases, and fragmented information on the web and social media to explore and understand this field. For the questionnaire process, we adopted an online questionnaire in order to reach a wider range of people, both in terms of geography and age. To compare the various types of data more visually, we used tools such as data visualization and pivot tables. In analyzing the various data of social media influencers, we used analysis tools from third-party websites, although some services were rechargeable. In addition, we overcame many difficulties, such as interviewing Chinese sustainable fashion enthusiasts across time zones, as well as language and communication issues in collecting French data by a pure Asian group. In general, when we analyze one certain topic of two regions, it is customary to conduct both horizontal and vertical analyses, in other words, global and historical analyses. But in the theme of sustainable fashion, our research tends to be more of a study of the current situation, that is, a comparison and generalization of the similarities and differences between the current situation of sustainable fashion influencers in China and France. We discussed all parts of the paper in class and, under the guidance of the teacher, we were able to control the pace and adjust the direction of our research. Before the end of every session, we made sure that the roles and tasks of each group member were well defined. From literature review to thesis writing, our group benefited from the efficiency of teamwork all the time. We believe that the thesis writing approach will also help us in writing our thesis and in conducting systematic research on a certain topic in the future.